you ain't know you ain't about it. Yeah, don't fuck around if you ain't know you ain't about it. Yeah, don't fuck around. Don't fuck around if you ain't know you ain't about it. Honestly, hope you all you wanna be. And that's the heart of tree. God and eat ain't what you see. With the freak, she honor me. In her drawers, I let them bleed. She move head, watch her just be. I can tell they mad at me, but I be see. I don't care THC3. All my strings I get with ease. Y'all be paying extra, please. Don't get mad, that's part of me. This world I make tickles me. I eat on a dinner plate. Focus fish with what we made. Is the freaking cake. Kids all over, what a day. Born on May, shots out my mom. I said now I'm an art. Be the god that all y'all play. For your second, for your waist. And you know when we were fake. In your mind, I let us say is this. What's a secret? You think you be secret. And there's a little bit of your mind, my only people. And I was a creature. And still in the teacher. Don't care if you want it. You're so forgotten. And guess that it just eats you. Yeah, you be secret. And guess that you're a bitch. You're my only people. And I was a creature. And still in the teacher. Don't care if you want it. You're so forgotten. Oh yeah. Stuck inside some hell, I like a deer. And a malady turned to a bear. Bitch, I might will hit you with my axe. Don't gotta tell a single silver night max. Just like going super saiyan with my back. Call me nigga walking that I'm mad. No, you scared. Niggas scared they looking for they pad. The bitch man, what if I told you about looking bad? Enemies, yeah, I know they steady looking. Got my heart broke, now she hurting. Friend of me, they be my burden. Got your back, I know you were hurting. Disciples don't care for fortune. Got my service where I'm at. I don't think you'll have no service. In my spaceship just plus flies and turbulence can't touch the ground. All your bitches fertile, man. Ain't none the bitches make a sound. For Kakadi like your judgment. Your BS, you like my time. Tower moments, now you have. You gotta read it, said you were glad. Just rock, yeah, he the goat. Just rock, yeah, he the host. Just rock, yeah, he the post. Just rock, yeah, he the post. Just rock, yeah, be your mom. Just rock, yeah, be your dad. Just rock, way past MJ. Just rock, get your reading today. And it don't even matter if you not pop in your head. Cause I just married all your women after then I said, you're the fucker, right? Cause I don't need you. I'm using you temporary. You dig? It was fun though. And nigga, yeah, man. Bitch, that's a secret. You think they be secret. I guess I know the thing. You're my only people. And I was a creature. And still in the teacher. Don't care if you want it. You're so it's forgotten. And guess that's just easy. You think they be secret. And guess I know the thing. You're my only people. And I was a creature. And still in the teacher. You're so forgotten. Oh yeah. So we gonna leave it like that. Got your plane ticket, get, make sure you come through the back. Cause I can't be nothing the same, but you come through the front now. You can have fun, trust me. Ain't nothing little weed, nothing all can't solve.
Native Europe.
Get ready for that flight.
Come together. But I'm not. I use bathroom again. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Give me literally 1 second. Alright, we back in this motherfucker. You know, so how we doing this fine Saturday? I almost said Sunday. You know, I think it's Saturday. I know it's Saturday, but how we doing this fine Saturday in this motherfucker? Give me 1 second, this motherfucker. Give me one motherfucking second. You know what I mean? Hold on. Hold on. Where the fuck is my? Okay, I keep going with my shit. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna talk about some shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit! Fuck this bitch. Oh, hold on. We sound we good. Anyway, let's get into it in this motherfucker. I don't, I got in, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, having a spiritual peace of mind. Shit, shut the fuck up. Yeah, so having a spiritual peace of mind. I can't tell that shit wrong, but having spiritual peace of mind of anything get. Wait, having spiritual peace of mind of anything gets you out of all. Or having spiritual peace of mind of anything gets you out of all situations. I kind of tied that a little bit wrong. Well, let me fix that shit. God damn. Get the fuck out of here. Man, this YouTube, man. Like, YouTube is almost. Let me tell you something about YouTube, my nigga. This shit be fucked up. We need to change the title so I'm a motherfucker, you know, some shit. But yeah, let's pretty peace of mind. Let's change it. But yeah, you know, y'all see me in the middle of editing right now. We changed it. Now it should be changed when you log back into my shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so having a spiritual peace of mind gets you out of all situations. And what I mean by that is that, you know, when you're having a certain you're going through a certain purpose, anything in your life that deals with you going through some sort of uh, energy work within yourself. You know what I'm saying? The main thing you want to have by default is having some sort of spiritual peace of mind within yourself, some spiritual peace of mind. Because when you understand the spiritual peace of mind you have within yourself, you know what I'm saying, it kind of takes you to a more broader layer through any transition you have within your life that can help you within all scenarios, all situations that kind of uh, make you feel like you can do it through thick and thin. You know what I'm saying? You can be in a third world country and be in the middle of nowhere. But if you have that spiritual peace of mind peace of mind within yourself, then you know that you know how to spark all types of uh spiritual spiritual orgasms within your mind to get you maybe right. It could be oh goddamn, I'm stuttering like a motherfucker. It could either get you right out of that situation or get you some sort of ability that a motherfucker sees you. Oh, they like what you're doing. Like it's like you'll find a way in how to get attention. Spiritual. That's the spiritual money. You find a way how to get attention in all situations. You know what I'm saying? Even if it seems like no one is there, you have it within yourself. That's a spiritual peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? And even I'm gonna go deeper than that because I was kind of vague, but I want to go a little deeper than that. Like, you can be in a third world country, right? But if you have that spiritual peace of mind within yourself, it don't matter what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Because like for you to have some sort of that peace of mind within yourself, you understand that. See, your mind is the most brought out thing out there. Spirit is the one that created these things. You know what I'm saying? So when you understand your mind is the most brought out thing out there, then you understand that the peace of mind you take out of them, the peace of mind you take out of them, the information of the mind body. You understand that whatever you're taking out of that information from the mind body helps you from all scenarios of where your walks of life, what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be able to you and somebody else will be both in a third world country in a situation. You'll be the first one to know how to help that individual out of that situation. So whatever they may be going through in all scenarios in life. You know what I'm saying? because you have the power to have any sort of wisdom within yourself to get them out of that situation. So you know how to do it within yourself. So it's like you got the juice now. You know what I'm saying? You got the juice. And what juice? They said it from juice. You know what I'm saying? Juice. That's my shit too. You got the juice now. And the nigga look his cat was like, you got the juice now. Oh shit, what the fuck? I don't want the juice. Nigga, what the fuck is that? Oh hell no! I killed the motherfucker. I want you to tell me, yeah, you got the juice now. Make me feel like, oh shit, I did some shit that like I should be happy about. Like, nigga, I didn't want to kill this nigga. I didn't want to kill what's his name in the movie? Pac. He was not Pac, but Tupac. But his name in the movie was his name. I'm not about to explain it. His name in the movie wasn't Tupac, but it was Tupac. But his name wasn't Tupac. And this cat was like, yeah, you got the juice now. What the fuck? Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you gotta understand shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't understand the motherfucking shit, you lost in the sauce. Like, man, you wanna have the juice in your own volition, in your own spiritual way. Like you know how to validate yourself. You don't need no validation from no external world. Because when you have the validation from the external world, then you're in a space where you're letting the external influence what you got going on within yourself. But if you understand that what you got going on within yourself is the power, is the key within keys, then you have the keys to any door of all walks of life and all situations. Just by you crafting out one certain key that you know that can direct any certain transition or any sort of point of reference for any scenario in your life. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta be aware and know how to see these things from all situations of real shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like we all gonna be in a space of where we're trying to understand certain scenarios, certain ways of seeing shit, and if we can expand out of our certain situations, if we expand out of our scenarios to help us with that can help us with certain traumas we dealt with in our life that kind of hold us back, and we feel like these things kind of like tear us down. But see, the best you know how to deal with your traumas is the best you can kind of expand out your horizons, expand out of your lower natures, because you know your lower natures. For you to be in a certain trauma, you were led by a certain lower nature from the external world that drove you to do something. So like Indians, you know what I'm saying, our trauma is, you know what I'm saying, like the shit we see every day, the Indian hobbyism. Even I got some African in me too. African hobbyism. You know what I'm saying? I got some Asian in me too. Asian hobbyism. You know, I got some Spanish in me, some Span. I got whole types of blood. You know, I'm a mutt, so I know this, but I know my pure blood. The red is red. Is the red coats. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? Real motherfucker shit. I know my shit. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta know our shits. You know, if you don't know your shit, then you'll get trauma out of shit that shouldn't even be giving you trauma, because you don't even know your lineage. You don't even know your background. You gotta start from your background and know where these things come from. You know what I'm saying? Because once you understand your background, know where these things come from, then you're in scenarios where you kind of escape out of just this realm of reality and go through the actual the pure substance space that what you created into this information forms of nation that created this outcome and situation for you to relay in your certain for your certain characteristics, for your certain ideas, for your certain feelings, your certain likes, your certain dislikes. All these things matter in the long run. We know how to see these things from a point of reference for the first time. You know what I'm saying? From your POV point of view. You know what I'm saying? So from your point of view, we all have a point of view on where we can kind of disclaim certain narratives that can kind of pull us to a space on where we may feel like that certain space we were in, we had no dealings in that space. We had no business or even idea to even be in that space. It was what a certain individual got you aware of, and that's why they use fear as a big energy to get y'all aware of something. You know what I'm saying? Fear. I mean, that ain't even shit in realms of realities I'm from. Like nigga, if I talk about look, angels don't know what fear is, like, because we create that shit, spooky, scary shit. It's like, what the fuck is a fear? Like whatever, like it's like, so it's like down here, it's like for a motherfucker to look at a fear in the face. It's like, the shit I seen the spookiest shit face to face, and seen it face to face, and that shit ran away. Like that's how I'm coming, and that's just how it is. Like I don't see it as scary. Like even I just don't get it. I can't see something as scary or whatever these things they be putting like it's weird, it's deep. Like nigga, I'm the monster, I'm the spooky thing under the bed. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one. The what's that dude's name? Jeepers Creepers, all that shit, flying, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Michael Myers, Ghostface, all that shit. That's me, nigga. And it's deep, like nigga, like it's deep. Y'all gotta see shit, cause I be in traumas. Y'all know Scream, the first one, the original Scream. I don't know about this. I watched. I don't remember the second and third one too much. I don't know if there was a second one. And then I'm not talking about a new one. Definitely not talking about a new one. But I didn't watch none of those. So I only watched the first one. I probably watched the second and third one, but I don't remember it too much. But I remember the first one. You know what I'm saying? And that's my shit because like if you, it's like the niggas mowing their lawn right now. God damn. I don't think y'all can hear it. Let me see if y'all can hear it. Yeah, y'all can hear it. We good. But yeah, it's like it's like yeah, this, if you understand the actual like they kind of play it around with it, that they kind of make it funny. Like that's why they made Scary Movie 1 and 2. And that shit was funny. I ain't gonna lie, Scary Movie is the shit. I fuck with Scary Movie. That shit, it's like, but if you understand, like, because you know the reason they even made Scary Movie was because they were trying to point out that Scream movie wasn't even scary, or that Scream movie was just like some joking, the acting was trash. It was like, you know, I get it, but like. Like, everything be opposite for the Angels. It's like the shit y'all hate, the shit y'all don't like, the shit that be dumb to y'all is what we fuck with, because we can see we be at equilibrium and see from the actual natures and see where shit comes from. You know what I'm saying? So I even got a song called "Scream" on my older mixtapes, and it's deep because it's funny because like. Cause I see it from this perception of where I see where it all comes from. So I'll be like, oh shit, this is where it's all coming from. Like so it's like, you know, when the dude was talking to her on the phone, like, what's this? I forgot what he was saying, but he was saying some shit. I'm in the perception of where, like, in all realms of realities, if you get a phone call from a motherfucker, like, and like, let's say you probably don't know this motherfucker. By default, the vibrations is changing. It's like you're going into that realm of reality. So it's like it's funny because like I be thinking like I know it's cheesy if y'all watching them. Like, see my movies like when I make movies, I'm gonna make movies down here too in this realm of reality too because I'm already doing it up there. So I'm making shows and movies up there. So by default, it's gonna play off. I gotta be a director or a producer or whatever. All types of things are into the film industry. Like, or I don't gotta be into the industry. I just they must gotta hit me up or something. They have to because they got the shit I make will they'll be me and my soul. Nigga, we make some scary movies and what y'all ever think is scary is like deep. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because like y'all be making shit that don't even really even have anything to do with fear. Like, so like, even that tarot movie, like I just said that shit was based on me because it was in Boston, it was in Massachusetts. But and so on some real shit, like that shit like reason I say that is because like the whole productions, like the whole production crew, like homeboy, the dude was from. Listen, y'all know. Okay, so the production dude, homeboy, from Spider-Man, from you know the fat Asian nigga from Spider-Man. See, listen, they know. Listen, they know what I'm about to say. They know I'm heading to. They know what I'm heading to, and I don't even think I should even go. But I'm you know, all these heroes, you know, it's like I'm Star Pilot, so by default. All these heroes, I'm Jess Price. All these heroes are copying me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm even wearing red. So what does Spider-Man do? This cat flies on flies on his webs, spraying his webs all over the place. Allegory is spraying his nut all over the place. So now it's got his mentalities over. But I'm not getting into that. But shit, nigga, that they be copying me. Like, nigga, that's the shit I be into. That nigga, when I be flying around, I be spraying my nut all over. But it's not what y'all even think. It's like they just these cats see me in the esoteric room and like, oh shit, this is what he's into. Like, put it into Spider-Man. It's like, nigga, I did this shit first. It's like, nigga, listen. And it's not what y'all think. It's like it's like the best way I can explain it is like, y'all know when a skunk has a sprays its fumes in the world, and not in the world, but into an animal, and the animal runs away. It's like that mechanism. You know what I'm saying? It's like if a spider laid his it's like you know how spiders have sex. They lay their well, the female lays her no, the male lays the male lays his sperm on the web or whatever they're at, and the female eats it, or female injects it into her ovaries. What, you know, if they have ovaries, but or her hole, whatever they do. That's their form of sex. So they don't even have to be next to each other. That's what I'm trying to. It's like nigga, that's atmosphere shit. So like, nigga, they copy me like, and I could get to my mechanism of the hand gestures I did. Like, it wasn't this. It was really. They might think it's not copying too, but it wasn't this. It was really this. And it's for the reason for this. It's funny, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like deep. I can get deeper. I can get way deeper than that, but I'm not, because thinking this is a world I created. So it's like I be understanding all this shit. Like, when I watch a superhero movie or a horror movie, I be understanding. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit about? What the fuck is this? I be trying to understand it from perception of where, oh, this human must have seen me in that space, and they understand what they were seeing, but they relate it to the information from down here and made it into this perception. Like, okay, Spider-Man. So instead of Pilot Man, it's Spider-Man. Instead of Star Pilot Man, it's Spider-Man. Instead of what's that? Instead of what's that cat's name? Tony Starks. It's no, instead of Jeff Sparks, it's Tony Starks. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's like, what the fuck? It's like, these niggas be on some shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? So it's like, and think about it, they were connected. Tony Starks and Spider-Man are connected. It's like father. Like, it's like, man, it's deep. Like, nigga, I listen. Like, when I get watch, and I barely watch Marvel movies. I didn't even watch the original Marvels. I just watched the newer ones, and I was like, okay, this, I don't know what this shit's talking about. I knew if I went deeper, I could have understood it. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's deep, man. Y'all, if y'all don't see it, like, y'all can look at y'all can find your footprints in the sand and simple. Instead of looking at the Bible, y'all can look at simple TV shows, shit like that, any of that shit. Y'all don't need to be. Y'all can look at literally outside and find your footprints in the sand by default. It could be a certain hill, and oh shit, I had my spiritual predecessors had something to do with this. Like, I can feel it. Something in the wind is telling me, like, I can feel it. So like, y'all may not be able to see it, but like, I see it. Like, I got the original eye. I got the original blood, so I can be seeing all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Oh, I get it. So it's deep. I don't know how we got into all that, but I mean, that's me having a spiritual peace of mind, so I understand all situations, and I can get out of all situations. So it's like, it'd be like shit like that. When you don't know how to see these things, it's like you don't be keen to the senses. You don't be sensitive to the senses. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to be sensitive to the senses and see all these things, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're not sensitive to the senses and you're not sensing these things and things of that nature, you won't understand that a lot of things in life is like copying your footprints in the sand. Like, shit you're doing, they're copying you, and you may not understand it, you may not see it, but you gotta be able to see it first. When you see it, it's like you're able to have some sort of you're able to have some sort of something imported, not imported, but implanted into your mind, and you never be no type of portion. You never be no types of portions in it. You find your full portions. You get put into it, and then it's like almost like what's that word I'm looking for? It's like, once you find the shit that gets implanted in your memory, once you implant certain things like that in your memory, you see other things in your life that get like improv. What's that word? I can't ever say these words. Improvised. You know what I'm saying? and you see how it's your shit but mixed up. So it's always like that for the natives. It's our shit, but they mix it up to try to hide it. But you can clearly see it, like, oh, the cowboy hat, or the star, or the clothing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? All that shit is like the earrings. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. It's like you always see it, and shout out Kodak Black. I see this nigga wearing the because he's into his shit. But this cat, he had the Uriel earrings. You know what I'm saying? He had the Uriel earrings. You know what I'm saying? That's how Uriel. You know what I'm saying? Go support is and all that types of things, y'all. If y'all should, I say his name a bunch of so many times on this channel. I don't even gotta. So y'all already know what the fuck I'm talking about. So but yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so it's like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta understand shit. Y'all gotta understand the certain things. Dolo the Pilot Man, Flight Boss. Go check him out. But anyway, y'all gotta understand certain things. Be in a space where you're understanding these things and you're seeing from all perceptions on where things is leading to in the first place. So you're seeing all from all perceptions where things lead to in the first place. Now you're in a space of where you're understanding all walks of life, where things can play out in the real world, and then in the real world, you're balancing the equilibrium from what's right, what's wrong, and there's no such thing as right or wrong. It's if you're doing a mechanism right or wrong, and once you understand if you're doing that mechanism right or wrong, then it helps you with the place on where you should. It leads you to be at all instances. So if you're supposed to be in a space of where you're upgrading your mentality, you're upgrading your mind, you're in a space of where you feel like you're flying, and your physical, if you feel lighter, it doesn't have anything to do with weight or nothing. It has something to do with the mind, and that peace of mind you have within yourself helps you with all scenarios, because now you can be in a space of where you like I said, you're in a third world country, but feel that peace of mind of where you feel light, and you feel light, you lighten up your load. It's like physically, you spiritually, metaphysically, you're flying. Spiritually, is what you're doing. Physically, you may be walking around, talking to other individuals. But you talking to these motherfuckers like, oh shit, yeah, this and that. Oh, yeah, I feel like I can do this. I feel like I can do that. Yo, when y'all trying to do this today? When y'all trying to do? It's like y'all, you're up on your toes. You're up on your feet. And when you're up on your toes, up on your feet, now you're having some sort of some shit going within yourself. It's like you're having some sort of relativity within yourself, and that relativity you have within yourself is based upon the attribute of what it creates for you to be an individual for that purpose of life, what God put for you and you only to experience. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't understand that's for you and you only to experience, then you understand that you can experience. You will understand that you want. It's like you understand that the experience wouldn't lead to you getting to that main perception of where it leads for all individuals. Like just some individual may have a creativity where somebody tells them, "No, you can do this," and it leads them to get to that scenario. It may not lead for you to get to that scenario. So you may have a different scenario. You may have a different walk of life. You may have a different purpose where God wants you to go within yourself. It may not be what this individual did. This individual may be an actor. You may not be an actor. You may be a mechanic, and God wants you to be the best mechanic in the world. And your mechanism gets you popular on TikTok, popular on YouTube, popular on Facebook, popular on Twitter, popular on Instagram, popular on Twitch, all social media apps. And then you become the best mechanic in the world. Then after you like, oh, but y'all know I can act too. And then you fuck around and get act. It's like you gotta learn how to work with the mechanism. You can't be in a space where you're just trying to be a follower. You gotta be a leader at all instances. You know what I'm saying? Because when you be a leader at all instances, that leads you to be at all scenarios and spaces in life. Because that leader leader quality, or quantity, not quantity, but leader quality helps you with all spaces where you need to travel in your life to get to a certain distance, whether you're in a negative or positive vibrational space in general. You know what I'm saying? You're understanding how to work with the energies and work with the tilting. Like it's like you're not really tilting anything, but you're tilting like it's like how I explain it. I don't want to get into the science shit, but it's like you're creating certain instances where you switch up the narrative in all situations because you are the narrative. So it's not really you switching up no narrative. It's really you just being understand the mechanism and understanding where this shit leads to. So when you understand where the shit leads to, now you're having a purpose in life where you can be something that you probably thought you couldn't be, but you're being that to your full potential, and that full potential leads you out of any situation you may be going through because you understand that spiritual peace of mind. Because that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? So once you understand that spiritual peace of mind, you don't need to worry about what the next person is doing. You know what I'm saying? You already understand what you're doing, because what you're doing is the main purpose of life, of what can expand you out of any circumstance or situation or anything that leads for you to get stuck and stagnated. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be stuck in a stagnated position. You know what I'm saying? No, you want to be stuck in an object. You don't want to be stuck in a creature. You don't want to be stuck in nothing. None of these shit. You want to be stuck in you don't want to be stuck in nothing. You want to be ascending into all types of air-like beings and atmospheres and all types of shit. You want to connect it with the all. That's how you can do it. You gotta be connected with the all and know about your wrongs and your rights and wrongs, and know how to do better. Once you know better, you do better, and separate from these things, and then become one with the atmosphere. AKA become the atmosphere. And we become the atmosphere. You can come up with us. We come up with us where we're all out of spirits. Then nigga, now you're back home. What I say in my album, nigga, whew, back home. But besides that, and then nigga, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I'm back. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Besides that, Jeff Sparks, Star Pilot, and we out with this motherfucker, real motherfucking shit.